As a final question, then we need to wrap up now. As a final question, do you think that the CBN under Lamido Sanusi achieved what its mandate was?
If you ask me no, not at all.
Its mandate. What are the mandates that you feel it did not achieve? Inflation? Did it manage the inflation and keep it steady?
Not at all. That's why.
Are you saying that inflation ran away while the CBN government was there?
I would give you an example. I listened to Chiboyo a lot on your program, and he's raised this issue consistently. There was a day I even asked him, I said, your issue here with this policy is, one, you cannot, continually encourage banks to give loan, and at the same time, you buy the naira from these same banks at 18%. When I know CBN would buy naira from me and give me 18%, why would I want to give you loan at 22%, knowing fully well that you will not pay? So with that, there is no way you will be able to control inflation with that. And so that had been consistently the policy of the CBN. And for some laymen also who understands the arithmetic of business, you should also know that you cannot do that and expect your economy to grow. And if CBN had left the mandate,
but every chase shadows, Liborous, every expert will tell you that mopping up excess liquidity in the economy, mopping up excess
and how did this excess liquidity gets into circulation? Through the same process, you pay you share dollars for excess revenue account, and then at the same time you now say no, bring back this dollar, let me give you naira. You release the naira, and then also there's excess liquidity in the system. So you need to mop it up. Who released the excess liquidity?
Unfortunately, we don't have enough time. I wish we had enough time to go into it, because my understanding is different from what you're saying, and I've spoken with loads of experts on this issue. The issue of excess liquidity, monetary policy is different from fiscal policy, and the fiscal policy does not rest with the CBN.
Actually, you brought to us. Asking them about access to media and all that.
It's
people out there that are going to answer that.
We will discuss that.
Questions that have to do with the legality of the CBN governor or the federal government to suspend.
Yes.
You're asking questions that are
sorry. We have to wrap up now. In terms of the suspension, do you think that the federal government was right, that the president was right in suspending, as he got a legal right to do it? That will be the final question.
Yes. My answer is yes, and the authority is there. The CBN Act talks about how he will be appointed and how he will be dismissed. There's a lacuna there, and that is about how he will be suspended. If you now go to Section 11 of the Interpretation Act, it talks about both the appointment, the suspension, and the dismissal.
There is a clause there that
public officers. He's a public officer. Section 11 talks about it.
Okay.
So how you can be appointed, so we are not dealing with that. How you can be dismissed, we are not dealing with that. How you can be suspended is there. So I appoint you, I can suspend you.
Okay.
That lacuna is filled by Section 11 of the Interpretation Act. So the president, well within his rights to have suspended him, and that's legally. Morally, he ought to have dismissed him a long time ago.
Okay. Thank you.
We've been chatting with two legal practitioners, Mr. Liborous Oshomah, as well as Barrister Ken Odidika. Thank you very much for coming.
My pleasure.
We didn't have enough time to do justice to the topic and do all the legal things that you wanted to tell us about. Sunlight will return in just a moment with yet another interesting conversation. Please stay right there.